Once upon a time, people moved where the jobs were. Now, the jobs follow the people. With a laptop and Wi-Fi, remote workers are changing the rules of the game. From Austin, Texas to Des Moines, Iowa, here are 10 top cities remote workers are moving to, starting with Austin. Austin is a city driven by ambition, culture, and relentless momentum. It is indeed beauty at its core. Although Austin was already experiencing rapid growth, in recent years, remote work has turned the steady growth into a flood. Now, people don't just visit anymore, they arrive with laptops, some savings, and probably no plans to leave. Austin residents are a diverse group of government personnel, college students, singers, high-tech workers, and blue-collar laborers. The city also has numerous musicians and live music venues, all making the place even more attractive to remote workers. Now in Austin, coffee shops are turned into offices, rents are beginning to surge, and some longtime locals are moving out, while remote workers are moving in. Austin has become a dream city for remote workers, and the same can be said for San Antonio. This city was once a dusty Wild West outpost, but now has become a place of relaxation and convenience for remote workers. This city is perfect for different ethnic groups with its modern malls and the largest Mexican market in the US. If you want to eat a nice exotic meal or perhaps just take a walk across cafes, then San Antonio is the perfect place for you. Remote workers don't rush here, they drift into the city, and most of them eventually fall in love with it. Living in San Antonio is freedom at its core. However, if freedom had an address, it would be Raleigh, Cary. Cary didn't start as a tech hotspot. It started with a railroad. Yes, it was just a small village built around train tracks, quietly growing in the late 1800s. But by the early 20th century, Cary had earned a reputation as an education-centered town, setting the stage for what was coming next. Today, Cary is powered by technology. Cary offers what remote work demands, from a safe, quiet environment to strong internet and tech infrastructure. It also provides high-quality schools and good neighborhoods. So a community of professionals who value work-life balance see it as the perfect place to reside. Raleigh, Cary sits inside the Research Triangle, surrounded by universities, labs, and quiet ambition. It's not just a place to work from home. Rather, it's a place to build a life. But some remote workers don't just want balance, they want fun. And that is exactly what Atlanta offers. Remote workers are discovering that Atlanta isn't just a southern powerhouse, it's a remote work hub in disguise. With about 25% of its workforce working remotely, the city blends affordable living, strong internet infrastructure, and a booming co-working culture that makes logging on easier than ever. Atlanta's International Airport keeps workers connected to the world, and its diverse neighborhoods offer both urban buzz and quieter suburbs for life outside Zoom calls. No wonder so many digital professionals are choosing Atlanta as a place to build a life. The same can also be said about Colorado. Nestled against the Rocky Mountains, Boulder is where focus meets fresh air. Nearly 30% of its workforce operates remotely, drawn by both the city's robust broadband and unbeatable surroundings. Remote workers here swap traffic stress for trails and cafes with views, turning a typical work break into a quick hike or a bike ride. The quality of life, creative energy, and strong community of remote professionals makes Boulder feel like a purpose-built home office with a wilderness escape just outside the door. Still, not every remote worker is looking for the same thing, and Frisco, Texas offers something exceptional. Frisco has quietly become one of America's top remote work cities, and research discovered that nearly 34% of its population works from home. Families love safe neighborhoods and schools. Professionals love the town's offer of peace and growth. For many, Frisco is where work no longer feels like a grind. Instead, it's a joy. Frisco offers a blend of affordability and opportunity. With the surprisingly lower living costs than many coastal tech centers, fast internet, and a strong local economy, remote workers are discovering that growth can be fast and restful at the same time. But while some were drawn to the noise, others wanted something quieter. Known for its affordability, strong internet speeds, exciting and high quality of life, remote workers are increasingly drawn to this Midwestern gem. It offers a college town energy without big city chaos, lakeside hikes with sunset views, and coffee shops primed for productive days. Remote workers here are choosing Madison not just for its cost of living, but because it feels like a balanced, fulfilling place to live and create a thriving career as well as a family. And while Madison focuses on comfort, Springfield focuses on possibility. According to recent data, Springfield tops the U.S. for overall affordable cost of living. Remote workers here enjoy strong internet access and a calm, low-stress environment where building savings and maintaining a real quality of life is not just possible, it's the norm. Many are choosing Springfield precisely because it allows them to work globally while living locally. Some people chase growth, others chase peace, but Honolulu offers both. As companies and people across the world embrace remote work, Honolulu has begun attracting professionals who can work from virtually anywhere. Data shows the number of remote workers in Hawaii grew sharply in recent years, as people realized how they could bring their jobs with them and live in one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Honolulu wasn't always a modern city. It was shaped by oceans, cultures, and opportunity. Long ago, the area's natural harbor drew settlers and traders. Today, Honolulu stretches along the southeastern shore of the island, serving as Hawaii's largest city, commercial hub, and gateway to the Pacific, making it even more attractive to remote workers. In Honolulu, paradise isn't a myth. Miles of beaches, tropical weather year-round, and an island pace of life that feels like a reward after hours of Zoom calls. Beyond the artistic views, many of the workers are drawn in by the aloha spirit and multicultural richness of island life. What used to be a vacation is now a routine. Hawaii was not the perfect place to get a thriving job before now. But now that office space is no longer a challenge, everything has changed. Remote workers see living in Hawaii as working in paradise, but some others see Des Moines as a place of simplicity. Des Moines, Iowa doesn't promise beach sunsets or skyline selfies, and yet quietly and consistently it keeps pulling people in, especially remote workers. As the city became the capital of Iowa, it learned how to be stable, how to govern, how to plan long-term. While other cities chased booms and trends, Des Moines built something less flashy but far more durable, and its simplicity is what's drawing in remote workers every day. Just imagine remote workers earning national or global salaries while living on Midwestern costs. Housing is dramatically more affordable than in more flashy tech hubs. Groceries, utilities, parking, childcare, none of it feels like a constant emergency. For many, this is the first time life feels financially calm, and that calm changes everything. Des Moines has long been known as a powerhouse in insurance, finance, and corporate service industries that value reliability and long-term thinking. That culture carries over into daily life. The city is simply organized, clean, and predictable in the best possible way. One fear remote workers share is loneliness. Des Moines solves that in an unexpected way. This is a city where people still talk to each other, where networking feels human, not transactional, where meetups, local events, farmers markets, and community festivals make it easy to plug in. The movement of remote workers tells a larger story about how work and lifestyle are evolving. While some remote workers are content with simplicity and quiet, others wanted power and an opportunity to scale. So they chose a place that can help them reach their goals. Which of these cities fascinated you the most? While you're still here, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, thank you for watching.